Week 2. I'm in my children's bedroom and I got a book, one of my favorite book from their bookshelf. So it's Mem Fox's Boo to the Goose, illustrated by David Miller. I've read this book hundreds of times to my boys. They love it. I think there are three main reasons that why the book is so attractive to them. First of all is sing-song rhyme. Like we learn a foreign language, sometimes I'm struggling to say the sentences or read the whole paragraph, but I found it's much easier to sing a song. I think for young children, especially who before they learn to read the words, by listening to this rhyme words, this stories written in the rhymes, they definitely helps them develop the ability to read, to talk. Yeah, so the second reason is the illustration in this book is made from the 3D paper images. The illustrator definitely use a different kind of materials, textures, colors to create this imaginary world as the story goes on. I'm always fascinated by those details, such as I remember there is a page, yes, talk about the butter. If I'd eat all the butter from here to Calcutta, if you look closely, all those butters, each of them is actually a small paper box. So just for this page, he made, I'll say, thousands of them. Yeah, it's just impressive. My kids like to explore all those details in the book when we read the stories. So it's not just a storybook. I think it's also a book of arts. Okay, the third reason is I like the story itself because this little girl who just with all her silly ideas attract us to our readers to join her to those ridiculous adventures around the world. How amazing that is. It's definitely a great imagination over there. So talk about Mem Fox, I think we all know that she's a very famous Australia children books writer and educationist of literacy. Most of her book is based on the culture or the background of Australia. So I think it's a great choice to pick her book to share her stories with children, especially those young children or families just arriving in Australia, who may have share different background with Australian background. They can, by reading her stories, I think can help them get to know more about the country now they live in. To know, for example, for children to recognize some animals or some food that they may see or may taste in their life. So I really like Mem Fox's storybooks. So strongly recommend that.